Welcome back everyone. In this video we will continue doing our questions of probability. So we were doing exercise 25A and we'll continue with question number 4. In a single throw of dice, find the probability of the number. So three parts they have given us. The parts we will see later. First thing, you have to create a sample space. Sample space means you have to write the total number of possible outcomes. So again, single throw of dice. Single throw of dice sample space will be dice. It has only 6 outcomes because only 6 numbers are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sample space is your arrangement of events, or you can say it will show you the total number of possible outcomes. See, each one of these is elementary event which we have discussed. 1 is elementary event, 2 is elementary event. So that is not related with the question. I was just telling you guys. So this is my sample space. It gives me total number of possible outcomes. Since the question is single throw of dice. Dice has been only thrown once. Now the first part is what will be the probability of even number. So I will write probability of even number. Here you can write P in bracket, you can write even number. So how many even numbers are there? Even numbers are those numbers which are multiples of 2. 1, 2, 3. 3 even numbers are there. So number of outcomes favorable to E will be 3 because only 3 even numbers are there. Total number of possible outcomes, it's already 6. We have found in the sample space the total number of possible outcomes is 6. So I'll do cancellation. 3 into 1 is 3, 3 into 2 is 6. So this is 1 by 2. Now the next part is will not be an even number. See, both are same, only the word not has been added. And I've already told you, whenever such questions will come, just apply the probability of complementary events, because I know that the sum of event and not event are not that same event. See, it's an even number, not an even number, so it is always 1 because both of these will form a set of complementary events. PE is 1 plus PE bar is equals to 1. So PE bar will be equals to 1 minus 1 by 2 because this 1 by 2 I will shift to other side. On shifting to other side it will be changed into minus 1 by 2. Now I will do simple subtraction and it will give me 2 minus 1, again 1 by 2. So this is also 1 by 2 and probability of not an even number is again 1 by 2. Now the third part is will be an odd number. Odd numbers you can see now. This is 1, 3 and 5. So odd numbers are again 3. You can write 3 and total number of possible outcomes. Total number of possible outcomes will remain same, 6. So again it will be 1 by 2. And if you have observed this question very carefully, you have seen if a number is not even number, it's very much sure that it will be odd number. So that's why these are same. So you can do this by that method also, but just try to do it by this or else you will get confused. Just follow this if you are doing this. And this is simple, you can see the numbers and then you can put the values in the formula. Now let's do the next question. So before doing the next question, you have to go through this information because in probability mostly they will ask you the question related to the deck of cards. Deck of cards. Some of you may have the knowledge of this, but I still want to share it with you because it will be required in doing next few questions. So in a deck of cards, total number of cards are 52 cards. The total number of cards is 52. And I want to tell you total number of possible outcomes if they are taking the entire deck of cards, so it will always be 52 because total number of cards are there 52. Now let's understand it more. Total, if I say a deck of cards, it consists of 52 cards. Now it is divided into 4 suits. It is divided into 4 suits. Each has 13 cards. See, a deck of cards, it has 52 cards. It is divided into 4 suits. Each has 13 cards. See, and 26 cards will be of red color and 26 cards will be of black color. 26 cards are of red color, not will be. 26 cards are of red color and 26 cards are of black color, out of which heart and diamond cards, they are of again red color, and spade and club cards, they are of black color. And each, like heart, each suit, they will have 13 cards and the numbers will be 2 to 10. Numbers will be 2 to 10. You have to remember this. Each suit has 13 cards in which you have 2 to 10 numbers. One jack card, it's represented by J, then one king, one queen and one ace, here A. So 13 cards consist of 2 to 10 numbers, jack, king, queen and ace. So this is same for all the 4 suits, but you have to remember heart and diamond, they are of red color, and spade and club again black color. Cards will be same. Since now you have understood this thing, now we'll do the next question, which is based on this data. So the question is, from a well shuffled deck of 52 cards, one card is drawn. Now you have to find the probability. 5 parts have been given to you. First part we will do, and before that we'll find out the total number of possible events. I have explained you also. Sample space will not be there because numbers are there only. So I can directly write total number of possible events. Total number of possible events is equals to 52. Because if all the cards you have to take, total number of cards are 52, which means the total number of possible outcomes is also 52. So this is done. Now we shall proceed towards the first part. First part, be a black card. I have already told you 26 cards are of red color. 26 cards are of red color and 26 are of black color. So now we have to find the probability of a black card. So formula I am sure you already know, so I will simply write probability of black card. Directly I will write, so total number of favorable outcomes. Since 26 cards are there which are black in color, so which means favorable outcomes to black will be 26 over total number of possible outcomes, which is 52. So it will be 26 into 1 is 26 and 26 into 2 is 52. So 1 by 2. Probability of getting a black card is 1 by 2. Now let's do the next question. See, next question is not a red card. See, if a card is not a red card, which means it's clearly understood I have only 2 colors, black and red. If it's not a red color, which means it is a black color, not a red, which means it's a black color, which means the probability will be same as we have solved in the first question. So again it will be 1 by 2. Directly you can write, or if you want you can solve it, because not red color means 26 by 52 and it will be 1 by 2. So better to just to write not a red card means it is equals to black card, and which means the probability will be equals to the probability of a black card. Be a red card. So now you have to find the probability of a red card. So number of red cards, number of possible outcomes favorable to red, you can write 26 because 26 cards are there which are red in color, then 52. So again it will be 1 by 2. 26, 1 into 26, 26 into 2 is 52. So it will be 1 by 2. See, there are no calculations at all. Simple, everything is given, you just have to put down the values. And probability, if I say these are like free marks given to us, you just have to focus on the terms and on the numbers. Everything is very simple. Be a face card. I have already told you in each of the 4 suits there will be 1 king, 1 queen and 1 jack. So it is for all the 4 suits. So 4 suits, if you can see, 3 and 3 will be in black color and the other ones will be in red color. So or directly if you can see, I have 4 suits and face cards are 3 in each suit. So which means I have total 12 face cards. See, queen, king, queen and jack, the 3 are my face cards. Each of the 4 suits, they have 3 face cards. And I have 4 suits and 4 into 3 is equals to 12, which means I have 12 face cards in total. So probability of a face card will be 12 face cards are there and over 52. Again this you can do cancellation. Then we will find be a face card and red color. Be a face card and red color. Last one is probability of face card plus red color. See, I have 6 face cards of black color, 6 face cards of red color. These are the data you have to memorize it by heart. And I'm sure deck of cards is very common. Everyone, they might have heard, and some of you might have seen this also. And so it's very easy. I have already discussed 6 cards black and 6 face cards red. So directly you can write, since they have written, it should be a face card but it should be of red color. So only 6 such cards are there. 6 by 52. Again you can do further cancellation. Now let's do the next question. Question number 6 is, if A and B are complementary events, then what is the relation between A and B? It's very simple. See, we have already discussed in the first video while discussing the main terms of probability, that probability of complementary events, if we add both the events, it will be equal to 1. So they are asking us what's the relation between PA and PB. So PA plus PB is equals to 1. If A and B are complementary events, then PA plus PB is equals to 1. So this was the relation between 2 complementary events. And we have already been using the complementary events in the previous questions also. PE and P not E will always be complementary events. Now if the probability of happening of an event is 0.46, happening of an event I will write PA, it's 0.46. What will be the probability of not happening of an event? So you have to calculate not happening. See, I have told you A, E and not E will be equals to 1 because they will always be complementary events. Like this is happening of an event, this is not happening of an event. So simply I can write PA plus PA dash, not happening, I will write it like this. It will be equals to 1. PA they have given me 0.46. This I have to calculate. This is equals to not happening of an event. So I can just shift my 0.46 to other side. It will be 0.46. So I have to do the subtraction. It will be subtraction you guys can do. You will get 0.54. So this is the probability of not happening of A. So question number 7th and 8th, they both are based on the complementary events. You just have to try yourself. And now question number 9. Ninth, this is something which we have already discussed in the previous video. The first point is write the probability of sure event. Sure event, I have already told you, its probability will always be equals to 1. So probability of sure event will be equals to 1. Write the probability of impossible event. Probability of impossible event is equals to 0, and this thing also we have already discussed in the previous video. Now for an event E, write a relation representing the range of values of PE. So you have to represent the range of values of PE. So if this is your event, this thing also we have discussed. PE, it cannot be negative and it cannot be greater than 1. So it will always lie between 0 and 1. It can be equals to 0, it can be equals to 1, but it will not exceed the value of 1 and it will not go below 0. I mean, it cannot be negative also and it cannot be more than 1 also. So range is 0 to 1. Now let's do the next question. So the next question is 10th question. In a single throw of dice, find the probability of getting. So 4 points they have given you. First of all, in a single throw of dice, sample space or total number of possible outcomes. Total number of possible outcomes will be 6 because it has 6 numbers. So let's find the first point. Probability of getting 5. See, I have only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. These are the numbers. This is the sample space again arrangement of the events. So these will be my events. 5 I can get only one time. So it will be 1 by 6 because 6 are my total number of possible events and 1 is the number of events favorable to, number of outcomes favorable to event, given event. So this is 5. 5 I can get only one time, so 1 by 6. Now probability of getting 8. See, I can see all the numbers up to 6. 1 to 6 I can see. 8 is not there. So probability of getting 8. Since 8 is not present, so I will write 0 upon total number of possible outcomes. Again 6. So 0 upon something will be equals to 0. If some number is not there, don't get confused. If not there, simply write 0. So its probability will be 0. This is impossible event. We cannot get 8. Now number less than 8. All the numbers are less than 8. All my numbers are less than 8. I can see 1 to 6 numbers are all the numbers which are less than 8. So I can write 6. There are 6 number of outcomes which are favorable to E. This is E. 6 by 6. Total number of outcomes also 6. So 1 by 1. 6 and 6 will get cancelled. So I will get 1. Which means this is my sure event. See, this thing will happen. It will surely happen. Why it will surely happen? Because all the numbers, they are less than 8. So this is my sure event and this is my impossible event. So I told you while doing the sums, you will understand more clearly about your sure event and impossible event. This type of event is sure event and this type of event is impossible event. It cannot happen and it will happen every time. A prime number. So we have to see which prime numbers are given. 2 is my smallest prime number. 1 is not a prime number. 2 is the smallest prime number. Then 3 is prime number and 5 is prime number. Prime numbers are those numbers which won't go any other table and they have only 1 as their common factor. Or both numbers which can only go on their table as well as on one's table. So those are prime numbers. So I can see 2, 3 and 5 are the prime numbers. So 3 prime numbers are there. Total number of outcomes favorable to E is 3. No, it's number of outcomes and total number of outcomes will remain same 6. So it will be 1 by 2. See, 1 is not a prime number, 2 is the smallest prime number, and prime numbers are those numbers which numbers can go only on their tables or on one's table. So 2, 3 and 5 are the prime numbers. Now let's do the next question. Question number 11. Again you have to try it yourself. It's very simple question. Now let's do the question number 12. So in question number 12 they are asking us which of the following cannot be a probability of a number. So I told you probability of an event always lies between 1 and 0. It cannot be less than 0, means it cannot be negative, because less than 0 means negative values, and it cannot be greater than 1. So it will always lie between 0 and 1. 3 by 5 because it is 0.6. So this can be a problem because 0.6 lies between 0 and 1. 2.7 I can see this is greater than 1. Any number 2.7 means this number is greater than 2 also. So in probability only the numbers which are less than 1 or equals to 1 are possible, not greater than 1. So 2 is greater than 1. So this cannot be the value of probability. Now 43%, yes, it can be. Why it can be? Because 43% you can see this, on removing the percent sign I will get 100 as my denominator, and this will be 0.43. 0.43 is again the value which comes between 0 and 1. So yes, this is possible. This minus sign is giving me showing me it's not possible. Here also minus sign is showing me it is not possible because it cannot be less than 0. 0.35, yes, it's possible because it is lying between the range of the probability. Now let's do the next question. 14th question is, it's based on vowels and See, in probability you will come across so many questions where you have been asked about vowels and consonants. So vowel I want to tell you, and I know you already know also, vowels are A, I, E, U and O. So these are the 5 known vowels we can say, and you always have to remember while doing probability. So in probability questions regarding vowels, deck of cards and tossing a coin, throwing a dice, so all these situations will be given in the question. So this question is based on the vowels. So they are telling us a letter is chosen at random from the word probability. You have to find the probability that the chosen letter is a vowel. So let's find out. First we have to write our sample space. Sample space, this way we will write, you can write SS, it's your wish. Sample space means we have to write all these things. We have to arrange or write the total number of possible outcomes. So I will write, either I can get P, R, O, B, A. I should not repeat the alphabet. See, I can see I is there 2 times like this. I should not repeat. I only have to write all the alphabets only once. P, R, O, B, A. B I should not write now. I will not write now. T and Y. So I have to choose. So what is my total number of possible outcomes? This is my sample space. Total number of possible outcomes, let's count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it is 9. So let's start. It was a mistake, since in the question they have not asked us. They have told they are chosen randomly, and they have not mentioned anything regarding the repetitive words. So we will take all the words, whether the words are getting repeated or not. In some questions they will specially mention that the word should not be repeated. So in that case we will not repeat the words. Now they have not written anything as such, so we will take all the words. So because they have mentioned a word has been chosen randomly from this word, so I have to write now. This is the sample space. Sample space means again same thing, all the number of possible outcomes. I have arranged it. Now we will count. Now we will count it. It will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now I have to see the vowels. Total number of outcomes favorable to E is I have to find the probability of getting a vowel. So this is my vowel 1, 2, 3, 4. So only 4 vowels are there. I have written already vowels. I can see A, it's there. Again O is also there, and 2 times I is there. So 4 by total number of possible outcomes is 11. So it is 4 by 11. See, in some questions they will mention, clearly they will mention, we don't have to repeat the words. Now they have not mentioned anything as such. That's why we have taken repetitive words also and included those words while taking the total number of possible outcomes. That's why it is equals to 11. All the words I have counted. Now let's do the next question. So the next question of the of this exercise is the last question, and I want you guys to try that question yourself. That question is also very simple, like the questions which we have already done today. Now I shall be continuing your next exercise in the next video. Till then, try more and more questions and clear your concepts. Bye bye. See you in the next one.